Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. If you look at the Knicks, they've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, the Cavaliers, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Lowry. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Abaji in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, we've got Jaren Jackson. Kennard is out there with Halliburton. Then and it's Tatum, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about 2 things. It's about maturity, 1, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
Now, here's Kennard. After Ben Simmons' miss, Kennard kicks to Tatum. Jackson setting the pick here for Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And he makes the first. And, Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Halliburton. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Halliburton hits them both. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Wembanyama against Porzingis. Halliburton passes to Tatum. No good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Anunoby against Kennard. Out to the wing. Here's Abaji. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Kennard. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Tatum, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Halliburton outside from 11 feet away. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for New York. Halliburton with the steal. That one good for 2.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Simmons with it. Stolen by Jackson. Got a piece of it. Now, Wembanyama. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Philadelphia.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
Now here's Simmons. Trailing by 2. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Outside Tatum. No good on the 3.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Halliburton outside. Jackson kicks to Kennard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rising fire.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Ben Simmons.
And the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Wembanyama. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now Wembanyama. Kennard covering. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Simmons.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Pass to Kennard. In the corner. Tatum with it. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And here is Anunoby after Jaren Jackson made that last 3-pointer. Lowry against Kennard. Porzingis can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
To the left wing. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Halliburton's got 6.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Wembanyama outside. Fades back. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs. You know, there's a different little ebb and flow to that one. And I think they just seem to fade down the stretch.
Halliburton drives in. That one drops for him. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring leaders since the All-Star break. Victor Wembanyama is second.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Now here's Lowry. No scoring in this one. Anunoby passes to Lowry. Floats one up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, never afraid of a level of physicality. Don't let the small frame of Kyle Lowry fool you. This guy willing to absorb contact.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
He's off on the first.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Cavaliers. Russell Westbrook's checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now, here is Halliburton. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
4 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Free throw good, Lowry for the Knicks. Drummond's checked in for Ben Simmons. B.J. Washington comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Strus is subbed in for Anunoby. Both shots good from the stripe. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Thomas passes to Aldama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. He's been dominant over the last month and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. The first free throw is good. A different look for New York. Wembanyama comes in for P.J. Washington. And Anunoby subbed in for Kyle Lowry. That one misses. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
And so it's Cleveland with it. After New York gets the 3 to the inside, Thomas. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Porzingis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Halliburton. 11 points in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Thomas, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 3-point New York lead.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Outside Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 15 points last outing. Good. Westbrook's got 9 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Aldama finds Thomas. And here's Tatum for 3. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Outside Thomas. Aldama passes to Porzingis. There's a screen by Aldama. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Nailed from three-point land. 16 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 4. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Russell Westbrook out there with Shepard. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Washington. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. The Knicks 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
First one falls for him.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Pass to Thomas. Jackson from long range. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Westbrook a screen on Thomas. Outside Westbrook. Over Jackson. And it's Westbrook missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. At the top of the key, Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. There's Thomas with the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Washington passes to Westbrook. Drummond sets the screen for Westbrook. Over Jackson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter. Jackson passes to Thomas. For 3, it'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jackson.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Right wing. Here's Shepard. Thomas covering. Westbrook kicks to Washington. Just 3 to shoot. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Payton passes to Jackson. Here's Thomas. Outside for Jackson. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Jackson misses. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Shepard the pass to Drummond. Thomas deciding where to go with it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Over in the corner, Shepard. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Kennard. He's checked in for Cleveland. Halliburton comes in for Reggie Jackson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Poked away. It's stolen by Aldama. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Westbrook pulls it in. New York trailing. Shepard with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And it goes down 2 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Thomas. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Here's Westbrook. That one, no good. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Now, here's Kennard. Guarded close. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Take a break.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
So he gets them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Halliburton kicks to Kennard. Outside Thomas. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Shepard. Kennard covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Shepard, the pass to Strus. Some nice passing by New York here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington sets the pick for Westbrook. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 9 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Back to Halliburton. Westbrook with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, to say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
For New York, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. He misses the free throw.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Washington. And Simmons subbed in for Shepard. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Jackson. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Aldama. And another miss by Cleveland.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wembanyama with it. Kennard covering. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Payton's checked in. And then for New York, Abaji's checked in. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Russell Westbrook. New York on D. They lead by 4. Kennard, the pass to Payton. Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cameron Thomas.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Lowry kicks to Simmons. And Wembanyama outside. Simmons against Payton. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Thomas. Putting up about 18 points per, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Tatum dishes to Thomas. Payton with the screen for Thomas. Back to Tatum. They get a hand on it to end the drought. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And the first one drops.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here is Tatum. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Shoots over Anunoby. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Simmons kicks to Anunoby. And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive.
Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Thomas finds Aldama. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Aldama. The deep three from Kennard. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Kennard, the pass to Thomas. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And Simmons kicks to Lowry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Payton against Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Ben Simmons. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Payton. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run here. Wembanyama finds Simmons. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Anunoby against Tatum. Here's the floater. It's good. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Simmons looking it over. Here's Wembanyama for three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night. Kennard, the pass to Tatum. There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. That one falls.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
It's stolen by Aldama. Payton with it. Now guarded by Simmons. Here's Tatum. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one, good. Simmons got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tatum with another miss.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Lowry passes to Abaji. New York moving it around.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And how good has he been at the line?
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Porzingis is checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in for Payton. Outside Jackson for the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Abaji can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Upside Thomas. Pass to Kennard. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Tatum for three. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 13.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Wembanyama outside. And so we conclude the first half. New York ahead, up by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavered. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Tatum out there with Jaren Jackson. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. With the drive. Outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. It's rebounded by New York. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. And that's 10 points for Ben Simmons.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Kennard against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. The 3 from Tatum.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Lowry. And now an 11-point Knicks lead.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court, didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons, right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Outside Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Doesn't go for him. New York leading by 13. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Jackson misses. Now the Knicks with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. They double-team Wembanyama. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's see some numbers here on Kyle Lowry. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's right around 9 points a night, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Porzingis kicks to Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Thomas checked in for Halliburton. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside Jackson. They need this. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Wembanyama passes to Lowry. And that one drops for him. Lowry's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Lowry. New York moving it around. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In the corner, Tatum with it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Anunoby outside. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Abaji. Takes the 13-footer. That one, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Tatum kicks to Kennard. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. And here's Jackson. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
Well, there is never hesitation with Kyle Lowry on the catch. This guy understands he's got the right instincts and the right mechanics.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Pass to Kennard. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Tatum no good. The Knicks leading by 18. Anunoby in the corner. Now Simmons. Here's Abaji. 3-pointer. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. Outside Thomas. Lowry against Kennard. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. New York's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now we'll look at who's been leading the NBA in rebounding since the All-Star break. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
Shot to stop the run. Tatum, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Thomas passes to Tatum. Outside Jackson. Back to Tatum. Inside, here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Makes it off the glass. Lowry's got 10.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Knicks.
Simmons against Jackson. Simmons inside. He's got 14. Nice D from Porzingis. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tatum, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
The Knicks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And he sinks the second.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
Jackson kicks to Thomas. Right side Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. They're running, pushing it up. And it's Washington missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Tatum. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Simmons kicks to Lowry. Back to Simmons. Stolen by Jackson. Tatum looking around. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And he's an absolutely devastating offensive weapon. Number 2 in the league in scoring.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Drummond's checked in for New York. Westbrook comes in for Simmons. Here's Wembanyama. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. And that's now 37 points for Victor Wembanyama. Porzingis at the elbow. Pass to Jackson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thomas passes to Porzingis. Two on the clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Here's Washington, and the rejection by Tatum. Jackson setting the pick here for Tatum. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Jackson passes to Tatum, takes the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Wembanyama with it. Aldama's there. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Porter's checked in for the Knicks. And that one falls for Tatum. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Porter, no luck.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Thomas kicks to Jackson. Here's Aldama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
That's some big-time tenacity by Reggie Jackson on the drive. I mean, even with the foul, it doesn't stop him from getting a shot off.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The free throw drops for Jackson.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Tatum. And New York with a change here, too. Max Strus is checked in for Porter. Both free throws good from Jackson. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Westbrook against Jackson. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson looking it over. It's Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Westbrook, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Peyton, he's checked in for Cleveland. .26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Strus against Thomas. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This is the strength we talk about when we reference Cam Thomas. It's hard to knock this guy off balance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
Here's Westbrook. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Max Strus. Andre Drummond is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Anunoby in at the shooting guard position.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Kennard against Anunoby. Knocked away. And stolen by Anunoby. Down low, here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Oh, Andre Drummond putting a little sauce on the dunk. All right, Andre.
Pass to Halliburton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Halliburton against Westbrook. Halliburton passes to Thomas. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. To the inside. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Pass to Drummond. Poked loose and stolen by Payton. Aldama with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. New York leading by 22. Here's Strus. Pass to Westbrook. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. New York again turning it over. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Aldama. Shoots the 3. And it's Halliburton missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Kennard kicks to Payton. Pass to Aldama. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Outside Westbrook. Over Halliburton. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
Kennard finds Aldama. Halliburton on the wing.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
The first one falls.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Payton's checked in. Halliburton hits them both. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Halliburton finds Kennard. Here's Aldama. Pass to Halliburton. Clock at 6. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is his feel for the game, knowing when to shoot.
Here's Westbrook. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Payton. Defended by Strus. Pass to Porzingis. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. On the wing, Anunoby. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered by Halliburton. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jason Tatum comes in for Gary Payton. And Thomas subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
The kick out to Anunoby. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Tatum. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Porzingis can't hit. And Simmons has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kennard, the pass to Tatum. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Left side, Tatum lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Outside for Wembanyama. Offline with his 3.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. The Knicks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Back to Anunoby. Wembanyama high post. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Porzingis to end the cold streak. Sinks the three-pointer.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Here's Abaji, guarded by Tatum. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Kennard. Tatum with a screen on Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard against Anunoby. Kennard's shot is off. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lowry kicks to Simmons. Back to Lowry. Outside, Simmons. Wembanyama high post. The second effort, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 56 points in the game.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Jackson finds Halliburton. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 11 points in the quarter.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Porzingis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Simmons passes to Anunoby. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Simmons. Here's Abaji. And the three off target.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Pass to Simmons. Over Jackson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Halliburton for three. Simmons pulls it in. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I'll try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I'll try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.